Hey everybody, my name is Kyle Coon. I compete in the sport of paratriathlon, and we are going to show you just a quick little workout as part of the United States Association of Blind Athletes Stay Fit While Staying Put campaign. Hey guys, this is a super important time to be staying active, staying fit, even though we have to stay put and we're out of our normal routines and all of that. But it is quite possible to stay fit while staying put. So I'm actually just going to show you a quick little workout that I like to do, a workout that I've been doing for a very, very long time. So I've been competing in sports pretty much my entire life. I've been a competitive rock climber. I also have done downhill skiing, a lot of cycling. Of course, most recently, been involved with paratriathlon, so swim, bike, run. I was the first totally blind athlete to complete an Ironman triathlon in under 11 hours. I've most recently been competing on the International Triathlon Union circuit as part of the U.S. Paratriathlon resident team here at the Olympic and Paralympic Training Center in Colorado Springs. In my 6 International Triathlon Union races, I've hit the podium 4 times and have actually never finished lower than 4th place. But enough about me. As you guys know, this is challenging times, but as people who are blind and visually impaired, as athletes, we have to, we're used to improvising, adapting, and overcoming to situations, and these times are no different. So without further ado, let's get right to it. This workout is actually really simple, although you can make it really complicated or challenging. But I like to keep it super simple. So this workout is actually a core circuit, and it's all based on various types of planks. So this will help your abs, your lower back, your upper back, basically all the muscles that run from your shoulders all the way to your hips. So without further ado, let's get started. So first off, I want you to lay flat on your stomach with your feet straight out behind you. I want you to bring your elbows directly underneath your shoulders, so you're on your forearms. Your fists, your palms are facing each other. You can make a fist, but again, elbows directly underneath your shoulders. Feet, toes planted into the ground. And what we're going to do is we're going to lift our body up off the ground, so you're supported by your elbows and your toes. Your feet are together, your legs are together. And what I want you to do is I want you to push your upper back toward the ceiling, and I want you to squeeze those butt cheeks together like you have a penny between your butt cheeks. Squeeze it nice and tight, and also squeeze your legs together. Now to get a little bit of a better pull, make it a little harder, I want you to imagine you're pulling your elbows back towards your toes and your toes toward your elbows. You're looking straight down at the ground between your fists. And I just want you to hold this for 10 to 20 seconds. Then what we're going to do, the next part of this little circuit, we're going to rotate to our right side. Ooh, my dog is deciding to come and see what's going on here. But I still want your elbow directly under your right shoulder, but now you're up on your side. So this is a side plank. Hips are up off the ground, feet are stacked on top of each other. If you're not ready to have your feet stacked on top of each other, you can bring your top leg, so right now I'm on my right hand side, you can bring your left leg in front of your right leg, so that your left leg, so your left, the side of your left foot is kind of on the ground as well. So you can have it like that. But for more advanced people, have your leg on top of, have your legs stacked on top of each other. Again, squeeze your butt cheeks tight together. I want you to tighten those abs. Act like someone's about to just, give you a good little tap on the stomach. So tighten those abs up nice and tight. Oh yeah. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna rotate so that we are now facing the ceiling. Ooh, my dog is deciding to give me kisses while I'm trying to work out here. Your elbows are on the ground, again, right below your shoulders. But again, we're looking at the ceiling. Your feet are straight out in front of you. Heels are planted on the ground. I want you to lift your butt up off the ground. We're making a straight line from our head all the way to our heels. Lift that butt up just a little bit more off the ground. And again, squeeze your butt cheeks together. Tighten those abs up. Press your chest up, chest and hips up. You're gonna feel this in your hamstrings, in your glutes, a little bit in your lower back, but I really don't want a lot of pressure in your lower back. So if this is too hard, don't do this one, all right? This is probably the toughest part of the entire circuit. And again, just hold for like 10 to 20 seconds. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna rotate onto our left side plank. Again, feet stacked on top of each other, hips up off the ground, elbow directly underneath the shoulder. Again, if this is too hard, you can bring your right foot, your top leg, in front of your left so that both feet are on the ground. You want to make it more challenging, you can raise your right arm so that it's pointing straight up at the ceiling. And again, squeeze your butt cheeks, nice straight line from your head all the way down to your toes. You're going to feel this in your left side, those lats, in your obliques a little bit. And then what we're going to do, rotate back to the front, just standard front plank. Again, elbows directly underneath the shoulders, feet together, toes digging into the ground. Press that upper back toward the ceiling. Tighten your abs, squeeze your butt cheeks, look down at the ground between your fists. Pull those elbows back toward your toes. Pull those toes forward toward your elbows. Again, keeping that upper back pressed toward the ceiling. Awesome work, you guys. So again, that's a core circuit. Excuse me. You're gonna feel a lot of that from your shoulders down to your hips. You may feel it in your legs a little bit. Again, there's a lot of modifications you can do with this workout. I do this, I hold each position for about 20 to 30 seconds, and I rotate through each of those positions, usually twice through, and then I take a little bit of a break, and then I do that entire circuit probably 3 or 4 times for me personally. But again, you can do this circuit once, you can do it 2 times, you can do it in the morning, in the evening, at lunchtime. The great thing is it doesn't take any equipment except for your body, and you just need enough space to be able to lay straight out. So I love it for that. I do this probably 3 or 4 times a week as part of my standard strength and conditioning routines. And again, if you know how to plank and you know various plank variations, you know how to make planks harder, you can adapt this as well. So we can, for example, we can do a plank on our hands, and again, if you're on your hands, make sure to keep that upper back pressed toward the ceiling. Squeeze those legs and those butt cheeks together, tighten that core all the way through. You can even do a side plank on your hand. This is pretty challenging, so I really don't recommend you do this unless you really know what you're doing and you've been planking for a long time. You can also do, so this plank that's on your back, this is called a supine plank. You can do this up on your hands. I find this one on the hands is a little bit easier than the one on the elbows, but that's just me. But again, that's a pretty challenging one, so be pretty careful with that. And the great thing also is you can, if you're not comfortable doing the supine plank, you can just rotate between this front plank the standard front plank, you can go to your right side plank, and then you can go to your left side plank. And again, you can hold these for anywhere from 10 to 20 to 30 seconds each. When you get more advanced, you can start picking a leg up, and you can alternate picking a leg up for 20 seconds, then pick your other leg up for 20 seconds, or you can just pick your left leg up for 1, put it down, right leg up for 1, put it down. So again, lots of variations. So give this a try, play around with it, be creative. So core work, super, super important no matter what sport or activity you're doing, whether you're swimming, you're cycling, you're running, everything comes from your core. And let's be honest, the best six-pack is right here on your abs, right? All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And guys, if you comment and like this video, share it. You'll be entered to win a weekly drawing from Dick's Sporting Goods, a good partner of the United States Association of Blind Athletes. So, guys, comment, like, share the video. Stay fit, you guys, but also stay put. But most importantly, stay healthy, stay safe. Take care.